For those of you who feel unqualified, well, intrusive thought that I had before I started this process was whether I am qualified enough to preach what I preach if I yet haven't mastered it. And I was quite avoidant to this thought at the beginning. But anything you suppress just comes up later, right? But the way that I got around it was I came to an understanding that if I have knowledge and I'm applying knowledge, the knowledge I have to myself, and I'm doing my best to implement it, then that's all I can ever really ask of myself. Oftentimes, people are waiting till they master things, which honestly takes a very long time. So waiting until you have it perfect isn't a good enough excuse to not start. In the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, one of my favorite chapters is called Specialized Knowledge. And in the book, Specialized Knowledge is a chapter that says, if you want to start a business or, pursue a particular venture, all you need is the specialized knowledge. And specialized knowledge, there's two ways of getting it. You either hire somebody who has the knowledge, or you go and acquire the skill yourself. Now, I understand the title of this video may be deceiving. I'm not saying that you should do things that you are unqualified for. But it's those who already have acquired knowledge that still feel unqualified to pursue what it is that they desire to pursue. And this could be anything. This could be a career. This could be a artistic hobby. This could be content creation. It can honestly be anything. How many more books are you going to read? How many more podcasts are you going to listen to? You know what I mean? How many more stuff are you going to consume until you feel ready? What helped me get over that intrusive thought of, am I qualified to speak about the things that I'm speaking about, is one of a few things. One is you only have to be one step in front of the person in which you're advising. If you're one step in front of them, then you have something to advise to offer or something to share. And then the second thing was that I'm just sharing my experience. I often say in a lot of my videos, we all have the same struggles, we all have the same fears, just from a different perspective. And there's many, many, many people in this world who have overcome these obstacles that stop them from getting to the next level. And if you have the solution or a mental model in which helps people, then I think you should offer it. You should give it to people. Oftentimes, it's those people who think, I'm not good enough or I'm not ready yet. Oftentimes what they do is they idolize others, right? They're putting people on a pedestal. Oh, this guy has so much knowledge all the way. And it's all within your perception, right? Oftentimes, for my friends who I tell them to stop caring about other people think, one of the first things they need to learn how to do is they need to stop putting people on pedestals and stop idolizing others and assuming as if they have more than you, more knowledge than you. They may, but it's all within your perception. And even if they do, that doesn't qualify them any more than it qualifies you. Sometimes we get lost in this whole reality, right? We forget that we're on a floating rock in the middle of space, and we spent most of our times thinking about paper and digits on a screen, questioning if we are worthy of attaining it, questioning if we are worthy of receiving physical things, material things. When in actual fact, we take none of the things that we work so hard for in this life with us when we die. So what is it that we really have but time? What is it you really have but time? It is honestly a difficult fact to accept, but you, the version of you are right now, you are qualified enough to be successful and attain everything that you desire. But it is because that is not within your perception or your belief system that you think that you need more in order to go attain it. I watched a TikTok the other day that really made me smile. And the TikTok said something. It's like, a lot of us are scared to start that business or scared to start that venture because the worst case scenario, because we feel the worst case scenario is like we start the business and we go bankrupt or we go broke. And he goes, you're already in your worst situation. You don't start that business, you're already broke. So the only thing that could happen is the best case scenario, right? You start content creation, you got no followers, you already have no followers, right? We're already in the worst case scenario, right? And the best way, sometimes it's better to run before you can walk, so at least you've tested the waters. I love that one. Sometimes you've got to run before you can walk, so at least you've tested the waters. The version of you right now is qualified enough to do what it is that you desire, right? And, part of having that understanding is part of you understanding that you're intricately connected to the universe and universal knowledge. And what you need can be granted to you, or you can seek it and then find it. But what my page is dedicated to, and what the consensus of most of my videos are, is removing all the limiting thoughts and the limiting beliefs that you assign from getting from where you are to where you want to be. And quite frankly, the honest truth is, you are as qualified as anybody else that does what it is that you do. And if you aren't, go and seek the knowledge. But you must start before you are ready, or else you will never really be ready. But for those of you who feel they are unqualified, it helps that you understand that you are enough as you are right now. You have the knowledge, right? You've read the books, you listen to the podcast. Now it's time to go apply it. And you can only ever learn and get the real experience by applying the knowledge that you have acquired. I highly recommend and advise you go do so and be better as you go about doing so. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next video.